Today, I made a team of college football legends. There's guys like Cam Newton, Vince Young, Larry Fitzgerald, Barry Sanders, Ricky Williams, Charles Woodson, Ed Reed, like the list goes on and on. Now, this might be the team that took me the longest to set up in the history of this channel. Because like a crazy person, I spent about 10 hours looking through lists of the top players at every position, list of record holders and award winners, which led me to create this absolutely insane spreadsheet. However, there's hundreds, if not thousands of players who were amazing at the college level, and I wanted to try to focus on names who weren't just amazing in the NFL. So like for the quarterback room, Vince Young is obviously a Texas legend, never found that same success in the NFL. Johnny Manziel won a Heisman at Texas A&M and also kind of never panned out in the NFL. Whereas Cam Newton won a Heisman and an NFL MVP, also did make a Super Bowl. Baker Mayfield also won a Heisman at Oklahoma, kind of has had an up and down NFL career so far. Whereas Troy Smith won a Heisman at Ohio State and was an absolute beast and got drafted in like the 5th round and never really had an NFL career. Also, the hilarious thing is that I spent an entire day on this and I'm gonna get roasted in the comments for forgetting your favorite player. That's just how it goes sometimes, I guess. Now, we're not gonna check out every single player at the start of this video just because we could do like an entire 20 minutes just on the team. I will always shout out Ricky Williams though, because I do have this amazing signed Ricky Williams helmet that I did pick up at Pristine Auction. As always, you can use the link in the top of the description to save $10 off your first purchase. But the thing I love about this is that he signed it hitting holes and smoking bowls, which if you know, that's the most Ricky Williams thing he could have ever done. But yeah, there's a lot of fun names in here that you're gonna see along the way, though you'll probably never see this guy in the field. He is a 49 overall, but you know, I thought it might just be good to have that killer instinct on the team. If you like this kind of video, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button too while you're at it. There's a very high percentage of people who watch these videos who are not subscribed, and it's literally free, and I'd greatly appreciate it. So we're gonna start off with Vince Young as our quarterback and Reggie Bush in the backfield. A very important thing to know is kind of how I came up with the overalls for all these guys. Dallas Clark is gonna get that one. Big gain there for him. But yeah, as much as I could, I tried to find MUT cards for all these guys, just because that felt like the best way to get accurate ratings. And genuinely, that was the most time-consuming part, was trying to figure out their individual ratings at every single like attribute that they can have. Randy Moss here is gone on the jet touch pass. Oh, you know, I never even mentioned it. Before this team, I created a cool like GOAT logo. Like these are a lot of the greatest of all time at their positions. But yeah, I think what we're gonna do is basically play a little bit of each game just to give different players their time to shine. That's gotta be a sack. Brian Arakpo just missed that switch to the guy. Would honestly probably be a better idea just to control Ray Lewis in the middle here. And Ndamukong Suh gets the sack. So I think I'm gonna give Vince Young just like one more drive here, but I do love running with Vince Young, that's for sure. Let's actually try Larry Fitzgerald on the deep fade here, and he's got it. I mean, I guess we are playing an FCS school though, which I think is my sign it's time to move on to next week. Oh my God, a 10 touchdown day for Vince Young. Only on this team does a 10 touchdown day get you benched. In case you missed it, I just did a video where I remade 2019 LSU. So if you want some Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and Justin Jefferson gameplay, definitely go check that out because we absolutely dominated the SEC. Ooh, Cam shakes out of that one and gets the first down. The black on black uniforms I think are my favorite combo. What's funny is that like if I just played the entire season in a sim, Brock Bowers is gonna catch that. He actually might be the youngest player on this team. You could argue he's not one of the best tight ends of all time. Wow, I didn't even look. That was very dumb. I just kind of assumed that Braylon Edwards would be open, but wow, that route got jumped quick. Well, I guess we're gonna have to answer back on defense. Oh, we're gonna get the sack. No, he's gonna throw it, and it's a pick. Charles Woodson with the touchdown. We answer right back with a pick of our own. I did put us in the Big Ten for this video. That's an easy Ray Lewis sack. All right, come on, Cam. You got to make up for that one there because that was a terrible pick that you threw. Can anybody get open? Let's see if we hit Kyle Pitts. We do. I'm so used to some of these guys with their NFL numbers that it actually throws me off to see them wearing the numbers they wore in college. Bo Jackson was unfortunately one of those guys who had a number overlap with Ricky Williams, but it does not make him any less of a beast. I mean, yeah, it's no real surprise here. Cam Newton finishes with 5 touchdowns though. 2-0 now going against Virginia Tech, which means it's Johnny Manziel and Barry Sanders time. Oh my, Barry broke that in the easiest way possible and goes all the way in one play and hits the Heisman. I want to blitz with Sean Taylor on this. Oh my my God, it is so hard to play in this camera view. It looks really cool though, and that's the unfortunate part, but it's so hard to tackle. We're still unranked here, obviously because we played. Come on, really? How does he get that open? What I was trying to say was that we've only played some pretty bad teams so far, so ideally we'll have a good performance here today that gets us ranked. Let's actually try the jet touch pass with Percy Harvin. Ooh, and he's got so much space. I mean, that was his entire game, honestly, was his speed, but that was another free touchdown. I'm just gonna jump ahead in this sim a little bit to see if Virginia Tech can keep this close, which they cannot. We win 66-24. A 4-touchdown day for Johnny Manziel. So now we're going against Washington, and it's Baker Mayfield's turn to play quarterback in this game. Ooh, I don't know where to go with it. I'm just gonna run. He's not the fastest guy on our team, and he fumbled. Somebody pick up the ball. Honestly, I tried to double tap square and he dove forward for some reason, which made him fumble. Goal of this drive is to just not be an idiot, let's be honest. That is easier said than done with me when I'm playing, but Jeremy Shockey's gonna get this first down and more. I mean, the fumble was not on Baker at all. Oh, I kind of want Desmond Howard across the middle here. He's gonna get it and get hit hard. Baker was a fun quarterback at Oklahoma. You know, he did have that kind of like brash side to his personality. I think that's what makes him like a divisive player. Some guys love him, but he misses Randy Moss there. And a lot of guys hate him, that's for sure, but he's gonna get Desmond Howard there. Come on, Moss, hold that block. Ooh, I'm not sure about running this touch pass with Larry Fitzgerald. Reggie Bush, you gotta do something there. Honestly, the biggest enemy I have is myself, but Reggie Bush does thankfully bail me out. Such a beast, man. So glad he finally got his Heisman back. All right, great. We're in a tight game going into the second half here. Ricky Williams gains about 8. That is the fun part when you make a stacked team like this. Oh, that is a great Randy Moss block. Nice first down. Yeah, I like making stacked teams. Oh, how does he catch that? But yeah, then playing on Heisman and having like a tough chance to be able to actually try to win the games. All that to say, 21-17 is great for the content. Ricky Williams out of the backfield. Come on, get in. And now from the goal line, come on, Herschel Walker. You're not the fastest running back on this team, but you're fast enough to make it in, which leads us to the 62-17 win, which brings us to our 5th and final quarterback, Troy Smith. Stadium Pulse is rocking up here in Nebraska. I don't know how tough this game is gonna be. That was a crazy Jeremy Shockey block. Guy just got absolutely decimated here out of nowhere. Yeah, I think this is our toughest opponent so far this season. Oh, come on, Randy, hold that block. And you could say we're using arguably our worst quarterback. That was definitely a run play, and I think it definitely changed me out of it. But Jeremy Shockey gets down to the 1. I do think Troy Smith is fast, so let's see if we can beat our man to the outside. We can. Easy first drive for him there. All right, bootleg Patrick Mahomes, what do you got for us? 3rd down now, though. We got to keep him out of the end zone. That might be roughing the passer. No, it's not. It's an Ed Reed pick, and we are going to try to run it out with him because why not? I want to get one last drive here. Oh, Jeremy Shockey, how are you so wide open? They just left you like completely alone in the middle of the field. That tight end seam is like a broken play, I feel like. And with that, we jump to the end of the game where we win 84-13. 9 touchdowns for Troy Smith. So now I think we have to decide which quarterback we want to keep going with. So Troy Smith's had the most yards, but Vince Young the most touchdowns. But I think we're going to stay with Vince Young. And then rushing, this is a great distribution of the ball. So we're going up against Wisconsin this week. But yeah, we win this one 51-7. Up to number 18 in the rankings now. Playing UCLA this week. You would not think they even showed up in this game. 54-6 we win. And this will be our toughest game yet against USC. I had to put Reggie Bush back into the starting lineup for this game. I feel like he's got to be number 1 against his former team. But hopefully we can get the win here today because USC is ranked number 6. So this game I fully expect should not be a blowout. But Desmond Howard's got that one real easy. 14-3 now in the second. Oh my God, Ray Lewis just killed him. But now it's 3rd down. We gotta get a stop here. Come on, Mario Williams, you do get the sack. Well, I think actually technically it was Terrell Suggs' sack, but Mario Williams did help. But we're able to take down USC 51-24. Up to number 10 now in the rankings. We easily beat Minnesota in week 9. Absolutely destroyed Maryland. Obviously, Illinois stood no chance. Up to number 5 now. We finish out the regular season against Michigan State, who happens to be 0-11. Sorry, MMG, but we win this one 52-7. Big 3-sack day from Aaron Donald and a monster game from Ricky Williams. But now in the Big Ten Championship, we are going up against the #1 ranked team in the nation, the 11-1 Michigan Wolverines. As always for the playoffs, we're going to start out in the sim. Wow, that's a great run by Barry Sanders. I genuinely don't know how this game is going to go. I don't know why we're handing it off so much, but good run. Yeah, I think playing in the Big Ten, we just had some easier opponents. I probably should have looked to see if the team we were replacing was playing like Michigan or Penn State in the regular season. But I mean, in the end, we get to this point anyway, so it's kind of a brand new season. Donovan Edwards is running well so far. Ooh, I thought we actually had that tracked in the backfield. Michigan's moving the ball very well so far on this drive. We can't seem to do anything to stop them. This is going to be a Terrell Suggs sack. It is. Okay. That was a huge play on second down. If we can get the stop here on third, okay. Please wrap up, which is huge because we're going to hold them to a field goal attempt and they nail it. So yeah, we're going to just keep watching to see if they can stay in this game. Second down, Reggie Bush is going to get the ball. He's going to break one. Oh no, and he fumbles. Uh-oh. This game is not going how I thought it would be. I mean, it's obviously still very early, so we don't have too much to worry about. Just got to hope that they know what to do when they're trailing. And wow, on fourth down, they're going to go for it. 4th and 3 from the 12. They hand it off to Edwards, who gets stuffed. Huge bailout from the D. 3rd and 5 from the 18 to start the second. Vince Young's gonna throw and hit Jeremy Shockey in the end zone. No, I'm wrong. That is Randy Moss. Shockey wore 88 for the Saints. The numbers, Mason, they got confusing. And with that, we're gonna jump ahead a quarter. I mean, we'll definitely keep an eye on the score. We're down 16-7 going into the second half. Jalen Ramsey had a massive interception to open up the second half to get us back the ball. I feel like for some reason in the sim, they're just forcing the run and getting nowhere. Great catch by Larry Fitz. From the 3 now, the quick pass is going to be another one to Larry Fitz, and he's going to get in, cutting the deficit in this game. Michigan's next drive, they're down to 3rd and 3. They throw quick, and another interception. I think that's Patrick Peterson. No, 23. That's Deion Sanders, because that's 2 drives in a row now. We're starting out with great field position, just still can't run. Barry, I love you, but Vince, I'm going to need you to carry this game for us. Oh, he almost threw a pick. 3rd and 13 now. Just do not take a sack, because we need to get at least a field goal. Okay, Barry's gonna get it there. From the 6 now, it's gonna be another handoff to Barry, who's gonna get in. The Goats take the lead. It's been real back and forth since that touchdown. Ooh, are we gonna get the sack? No, he's gonna throw deep and picked. That's another Deion Sanders interception. So now we're getting the ball back. We really got to put points on the board here, and he's gonna catch it. I thought that was gonna be a pick, but Larry Fitz is gonna get all the way down to like the 3. That interception might be a huge turn of events, and Jeremy Shockey gets the touchdown. And with 4:22 left, down by 12, they're gonna go for it on 4th and throw another interception. His 3rd of the game. We go on to win this one 35-16. It was really tight there for a while. I thought the national championship dream was dead. So Desmond Howard wins player of the year. Honestly, kind of low stats, 755 and 16 touchdowns. No shot that gets him the Heisman. No, it doesn't. Okay. But Aaron Donald wins defensive player of the year with 21 sacks. Chris Long, best D end. Shockey, best tight end. Charles Woodson, best DB. Pat McAfee, best punter. Nick Mangold, best center. Real quick, we'll check out the season stats. So 2,300 yards and 33 touchdowns for Vince Young. Probably would have been higher if he played in all the games. 1,111 from Ricky Williams. 710 from Reggie Bush. Randy Moss, 644 and 7. 590 and 10 from Larry Fitzgerald. Crazy low numbers from Calvin Johnson. 21 sacks from Aaron Donald. 17.5 from Chris Long. And a bunch of guys with just a couple. So now in the Rose Bowl, we're going up against Texas. I'm just going to sim quarter by quarter and see where the score goes. And they literally didn't put up a single point. 41-0, we win this game. And now in the Cotton Bowl, we're going up against the new #1 ranked team in Oregon. All right, we're at the 2-minute warning in the 4th. We're up 41-36. Really could use a first down here to keep the clock moving. He drops it. They're starting at their 17 now. He did win the Heisman. Oh, and throws a pick. Charles Woodson with that one. Wow, he's gonna go all the way back, and he's in. I was literally about to say that I think this is the one quarterback we would not want to go against in this scenario. And then he went and threw a pick 6. So we go on to win 48-43. It was a garbage time touchdown. The score is not as close as it looks. Honestly, yeah, Charles Woodson does deserve that player of the week, which means we're moving on to the national championship, going up against Oklahoma Oklahoma State. All right, well, I'm not gonna lie. This is the third time we're playing the national championship because the first 2 times we got that lovely bug where you get locked into the sim and can't continue. This time around, it's a 5-point game though, so I will gladly take that, and they get stuffed on 3rd down. So this is a huge field goal attempt here to make this an 8-point game, and yeah, right down Main Street. So now, will OSU be able to respond? I mean, they got plenty of time. Wow. Ray Lewis just had a nasty pick. I feel like my brain literally stopped working there for a second because I was not expecting a first play interception. So now we can really put this game out of reach here because a 2-possession game with under 4 to go. They handed off to Reggie Bush on 3rd down though. They're not getting that. Yeah, I think they just played for the smart game there and took their 3 points. They got just over 2 minutes to play though. They're gonna get that one down to the 30. They're smart. Yeah, they get the snap for the 2-minute warning. They're gonna throw there down to like the 11. 4 touchdowns for Alan Bowman. Just that 1 interception was killer on that last drive. Now they're down to the 5. They're gonna throw outside. That's got to be a touchdown. No surprise, down by 5. They're gonna go for 2, but they're not gonna get it. So this onside kick is gonna be massive. That's not, nope, they stood no chance to get that one. They're like borderline field goal range, but they're gonna gain only a couple. They're actually gonna try this very long kick. I think Ray Guy might have the leg for it. Barely gets it through. So now there's 50 seconds left. They got no timeouts. They got to go the whole length of the field and get a 2-point conversion. He fumbled. No way. And Chris Long picks it up on the 1. Wow. Alan Bowman just does not have it in him. And the team of college football legends are national champions, winning 44-36. But yeah, that'll do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments which team I should make next. With all that said, I'll see you guys next time. Be good people.